Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Trillium Brewing Company. They are out of Canton, Massachusetts. This is The Streets. The Streets. The Streets is a triple IPA, clocking in at 10% alcohol by volume. There's really no information on the can at all. Probably should have looked up some information, but I like beers like this to just kind of be, um, not have too much information going into it. We'll see what we think, and then if there's any pertinent information about the beer that you need to know, then you can read it in the description below. So, a triple IPA from Trillium. There is a store, a market in an adjacent town to me that sells Trillium beer. The only time that I have been able to get Trillium beer in the past is if I go to one of their locations, um, and usually that's the one in Boston, right down the road from Fenway. Um, if you take the train into Boston, like there's a stop, and literally you get off the train and you walk up some steps, and there's a Trillium location right there. Um, so usually that's how I get my Trillium beer. But there is a place about 15 miles, well, not 15 miles, 15 minutes from my house where I can get some Trillium beer. So pretty excited about that. Anyway, um, never had this beer. Let's get into it. So a triple IPA from Trillium. Oh, it looks juicy, if I do say so myself. Okay. So a very juicy looking beer. It is orange. It is opaque. You can't see really anything through it, light or otherwise. Um, it's like a deep orange color. There's some nice streaming bubbles. I don't know if you guys can see that on a camera, but there's a lot of bubbles streaming up the glass there. You got a 1.5 fingers worth of a nice, really creamy looking head. Oh, and this smells really nice. Citrus forward. Little dankness to this one. Yeah, a little dank note on the nose. Loads of citrus. Not getting any tropical fruit with this one. Yeah, mostly just citrus, like tangerine and maybe even a little bit of like a lemon peel. Slightly bready, malty. That's about it. It smells really good. I will say that it doesn't smell like it's going to be super heavy. It doesn't smell like a 10% um, beer at all. It smells really juicy, fresh and fruity. Nice carbonation there going up the glass. I'm really impressed with that for a 10% beer, especially. So, without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. That's really nice. It's surprisingly light for 10%. It's not super complex as far as like juicy IPAs go, especially stuff from Trillium or Treehouse or Spyglass. You get a lot of tropical fruit, a lot of citrus, a lot of fruit in general. This one is pretty straight and to the point. You get some tangerine citrus, maybe a little bit of that lemon pill. It's nice and bready in the middle of the sip. Um, Kind of dank on the finish, not piney or like grapefruit, but just dank, a little funky on the back end. Nice head retention, glass lacing, really smooth for 10%. It's got nice body, nice carbonation, nice flavor profile, but not any tropical fruit or anything like that. It's just like a straight, juicy, citrus forward flavor notes with the hops that they're using in this beer. type of IPA. Is this my favorite triple IPA? No. I like some tropical fruit, a little bit more depth of flavor, maybe even a little bit of berry in there, but it doesn't take away from this beer at all. This is a citrus forward triple IPA that's slightly dank, very delicious, very easy drinking and light bodied for 10%. Nothing to indicate that it is a 10% alcohol beer. Nice spritzy carbonation, really great body, really nice and juicy all the way through. A wonderful, wonderful beer from Trillium Brewing Company. So, The Streets, triple IPA from Trillium Brewing out of Canton, Massachusetts. I'm going to go with a 94 out of 100. I think it's a pretty solid A. Yeah, I mean, personally, I would rather have like one of the Treehouse triple IPAs that is a little bit more guava, passion fruit, pineapple, that type of thing. But this is really good, very citrusy, slightly dank, which gives it a little bit more bitterness on the back end. So you can't really call it a New England juice bomb because it's too bitter on the finish. But it's really a delightful beer. So 94 out of 100 for The Streets from Trillium Brewing. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day. And until next time, cheers.